Hi, I'm Miss L. Welcome to Kids Corner. Today we are doing extraordinary experiments with straws. We're going to ask MiracleMAX for some help. We need to get him out of his electronics lab. I know! I've got an idea. I know what will get him out of his lab. Some Tim Tams. There's only 2 left. Probably I'll just have one for me and one for him. MiracleMAX, do you want to do some experiments with me?
Yeah.
Have a Tim Tam.
Oh, thank you. Let's go. So, Miss L, what do you have in mind?
Well, I've got these trump cards.
Okay, well, do you want to show me?
Yes. Yes. No. No.
Is this anything to do with straws, perhaps?
Yes.
Okay, cool. So what do we need, Miss L?
We need 3 pipe cleaners.
Yeah.
How about 6 pipe cleaners actually? And what we're going to do is we're going to cut it in the middle, make sure they're all even together. Now we're going to cut them in the middle.
Alright. Do you want me to do that for you?
Yes, please.
Alright, so you said you want them nice and even.
Nice and even.
And then if we fold them in half,
Yes.
then they should be all the same length, shouldn't they?
Yes.
So we go like that. So there we go. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What do we need next, Miss L?
We need some 12 straws.
What you're saying is we need, if we bend a little bit on the pipe cleaner
Yes.
there, a bit on the pipe cleaner there, so our length of straw should be about that long. Is that what you're saying? So should I grab that off you and I'll just make some up, just quickly. So we'll make one, we make one and then we just copy the rest off of that.
Yeah.
Alright. So the next thing that we do is we get 3 together, like that. Just put the scissors out of the road. So you get 3 together like that, is that correct?
Yes.
Then you just twist the ends on the 3, don't you?
Yes.
Like that. So you've got a little bit like that. Yeah, that's what I meant. So we go 1. We go 2, and we go 3.
Kind of like a pattern.
So we go like that, so it's like half a square. Okay, so Miss L, what do we need to do first?
So we're going to check if this fits.
Okay, does that fit in the container?
Perfect.
Yep, perfectly, so we can pull that out. And what else do we need to do?
We need to put in some dishwashing liquid.
Okay, so we need to use some sort of dishwashing liquid that we have.
And some glycerin.
Glycerin, and what's that do?
I don't know.
It helps the bubbles to hold together a bit better. It's
Yeah.
called surface tension, makes the bubbles stronger. Okay, so let's just fill it up with water for starters. And then we put in quite a bit of our dishwashing liquid. Quite a bit.
Till it turns that colour. Yeah, that's a lot.
That's pretty. Wiggly worms. We've got green worms.
Stop.
And then we need the other mix, don't we? What's the other?
Glycerin.
Glycerin. Okay, so we just gently stir that up because we don't want to make huge bubbles everywhere.
Boom, that's fun. Okay, stir. I'll stir.
Just gently stir. Look at that.
Oh, good.
How cool is that? Takes a bit of practice. There we go, there's a little square in the middle, so if you put some soapy stuff right in that square, can you get it in there? So just gently. There it is, look at that. How cool is that? So should you make it bigger or smaller? What do you think of that? It's pretty impressive.
It's like a tornado.
There it is, perfect. Can you blow into that? Just very soft. Okay, look at that. So there's lots of things that you can do with that. Okay, Miss L, that's that one done. What's our next experiment?
Okay, kids. We're using scissors, so we need to be extremely careful. Now, what first you're going to do is you're going to cut this into a triangle shape. This is the shape you need.
There it is there.
What we do is you flatten it a bit.
It's a musical straw.
Yep.
What else could you do with that?
Okay. Now, I'm going to cut it even smaller.
Okay. And what will that do? Well, I reckon that'll make parents happy everywhere. Is there any other sounds that we could make? So what happens if you make them different lengths?
So if you make it longer, it will go to a deep sound.
Correct.
And if you make it short. Oh, would you stop?
Like that, you mean?
Yeah.
Was that what you're after? How are we going there? How's this one coming along? Do you want some help with that? How's yours coming along? Hey! Apart from all the spit coming out the bottom. Yummy!
Yeah. You have problems.
Don't squish my long tubey thing. Don't crush my tubey thing, please.
That's the 2-1.
There you go. What happens if they get longer?
How much straws was this?
3 straws. Okay, let's go that way. Right, do you want to stand back there and I'll hold it for you?
Yeah.
Hang on. So, that's our musical straws. What's next? Okay, so my assistant's run away for now, so I'll show you the next one. Next one is a siphon. It's a special sort of siphon though. It's a self-starting siphon. So we've got all these, since the theme is straws, we've got all these bendy straws, haven't we? What we can do with the bendy straws is bend them, which is awesome. We can go like that. So there's the start of our letter M, and this needs to be a little bit lower than the next M. So we put that inside of that one, of course, eventually. And make sure it's airtight, that's the important part. So we've got our bend there, and our next bend has to be just a little bit bigger, a little bit taller than the last one. So we need to have that bend up around here somewhere. So I'll just cut that there. And this one here, as you can see, will be, once it's on there, will be just a little bit higher than the last one. So once it's inside the other one, make sure it's airtight. It has to be airtight. If it's not airtight, you could always use a little bit of sticky tape or something. And as you can see, that's fractionally higher than the next one, isn't it? And I'll just cut that a little bit shorter. And now we can do our siphon trick. So I've got my M shape, and notice the bottom loop is a little bit lower than the second loop along with the long piece. So what we're going to do now is I've checked to make sure there's no leaks, and how I did that was I put my finger over one side, put it under water, and then blew in the other side and checked for bubbles. I did have a leak, so I've sorted that out. So what we need to do now is just fill up our straw like that. We prime it, put our finger over the top and lay it down like that, and then it should start. There it goes. So you can see it coming out there, I hope. And that will continue as long as that level is lower. So that's a pretty cool trick, huh? As long as you fill up the straw and it's got those different length of bends, then it'll continue to siphon. So that's another pretty cool trick with straws. So Miss Earl, what's our next experiment?
It's a straw water fountain.
Okay, and what do we need for that?
We need a glass bottle.
Okay.
Some blue tack.
Some blue tack. And anything else?
And a straw.
Of course we need a straw. Nice do, by the way. So we need to have a jug of boiling water.
Bottle of cold water. Because we're using boiling water, we need an adult with us.
Empty the boiling water into your bottle.
So what you're going to do is you're going to wrap your blue tack around the straw like this. Okay, there we go, that's what it looks like.
Fill the container with cold water. Add a couple of drops of food colouring just so it really stands out. Pretty. Give it a bit of a stir. Finger will do. There we go. Empty out your hot water, just being aware that the bottle is pretty hot. Then quickly place your straw over the top, like that. Make sure it seals good at the top. Oops. Then quickly turn it upside down into the water. There it goes, look at that. How cool is that? There you have it, one water fountain using a straw.
Thanks for watching Kids Corner Extraordinary Experiments with Straws. If you like this video, please subscribe, give it a like and leave a comment below. Bye!